Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you to Global Impromptu Speaking family. And today our session number is 71, 71st session, and we have already celebrated 70 years. Not 70 years, but it looks like 70 years of experience with you all. And today we are also celebrating 32 years of wedding anniversary of our own family member, Toastmaster Daisy. Please give her a big hand. And stay blessed, Toastmaster Daisy. We love you. We are there. We respect you. And we pray for you that you live longer with healthiest life, health, and prosperity. Your entire
Thank
family
you. Thank you
with
so
love.
much. Thank you,
Ladies and
Amjad. Thank you.
welcome, ma'am. Ladies
Thank
and
you,
gentlemen,
everyone.
ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for our today's timer as well, all the way from Vietnam, Toastmaster Hong Lee. Toastmaster Hong Lee, can you explain us the timing mechanism, please?
Yes, thank you to Mr. Ali. So today I am very happy to be your time counter today. And when you speak to 1 minute, I read the green card. And for 1 minute and 30 seconds, I read the yellow card. And for 2 minutes, I read the red card. And in that case, you should try to finish your speech within 30 seconds. I hope that everyone will say at least 1 minute to 2 minutes. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Tosma Hong Lee. We really appreciate you for your contribution, for your support. Ladies and gentlemen, today the person who is coming as topics master, she's very dear to all of us. And I have spent very good time with her when we used to meet physically at Bollywood Toastmasters Club. Beautiful human being, a great support, very humble, and very good, a great speaker of Hindi language. Today we are not we are going to speak in Hindi, but of course in English. But this is just to let you know how great she is in terms of Hindi language. And this person, I would request her before she takes over, let us know how many years you have successfully completed in in marriage life. I'm actually missing out many words. I'm not able to speak today. But let's welcome our topics master of today's meeting, Toastmaster Savita Kaman, and she will tell us before starting that how many years she have completed in marriage life. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Greetings to everyone.
We can.
My better half is saying not to tell, but we have
We can.
last full 34.
I can go with background images.
Yeah, somebody's noises. Abhinav unmuted himself. Yes. So we have completed 34 years blissfully with God's grace. So should I start or something else?
Thank you so much, Tosma Savita ma'am. Please go ahead.
Word of the day too.
Yes, word of the day is indispensable. I think this weekly meetings of impromptu speaking has become indispensable for all of us. So for improving in the language and thought process and flow, this has become indispensable part of our weekly schedule. So again, greetings everyone. As you know that for today's our meeting, Hong Lei from Vietnam is the timer. So you pin her video to keep the track of time. And about table topics, as you know that there are no right or wrong answers. And sometimes the journey to get to an answer is more rewarding than the answer itself. Reflect on the question or statements and feel free to get any perspective or any ideas, whatever comes into mind. Nothing wrong, no right. Just feel free to go ahead. So in my list, first one, of course, Hong Lei, you were there. So anyone can take the timer or I can take.
I'm here.
Yeah.
So I count the time for me or Toastmaster.
Who is taking the timer?
Toastmaster Daisy has raised her. She will
Yeah,
do it.
Daisy.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
So the topic for you is Hong Lei, Do you celebrate the things you do have? Do you celebrate the things you do have? Over to you.
Thank you to Mr. Savita for its honor for me to be the first person to answer your topic. Do I separate the thing that I have? Yes, absolutely. I will celebrate the thing that I having now because for myself, the thing that I have right now is the most important thing. I do not try to dream about the future that may not have a chance to reach to, but I respect what I have now. First, the love from my family members, especially the unconditional love from my parents. The second, the love and respect from all my friends. So I respect and keep all of that. For that reason, I celebrate for if I have any chance for that. I'm sorry, I have to. So I keep time and spend and try to have the opportunity to keep that and celebrate what I have, especially for my one side love with a man. I try to keep him to draw his attention to me. So every time I have a chance to ask him to ask him to say the good thing for me or give the commitment or say something to me, I try to do that. So every time if I have a chance to give the love for the people that I for the people surrounding me, for my friends, my relatives, or for all of my beloved pupils. I will try to do that. So with that, I would like to finish my speech. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Savita.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Hongle, for a wonderful take.
Sorry, it was 1 minute and 58 seconds, but my background was not working. Now only the green is
Yes.
coming. Sorry about
Yes,
it.
thank you very much.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Daisy.
Thank you.
Next one I have is Toastmaster Sindhu.
Yes, Savita ma'am, I'm ready.
Yeah. Topic for you is everyone should only be known by their first name, no surname. Everyone should only be known by their first name, no surname. Over to you.
Good evening, all my friends of Global Impromptu Table Topic Session. Everyone should be known by the first name, not by surname. I always feel that it's good to know by the first name or to call by the first name because the first name is something which hold us very close to each other. I know that I mean all the members of all my friends over here, they don't know my second name, but still the way they express, they call out my name, first name, is like it connects me to them, to their hearts. So first name is enough. Now in our country, second name, surname always stands for their different sect, religion, all those. That is, we can differentiate all those from there. But I don't think that it is needed. So why to differentiate people like that? When you're calling someone, call by first name or by the pet name which we have, which will connect us close to them. After all, name is needed because without name we cannot identify the person. But the heart or the soul is that we are getting connected to. That's what I believe. When I talk to Savita ma'am, it's not her name or it's nothing, no, not her family background, nothing, but the love towards her connects me to even to all the other members over here. I just took out a name. So this is what I feel, that name is needed because to identify the person. But more than that, there is something called a connection, a soul to soul connection that stands above the name, above everything. So I think that it is better, even if we don't know the name, the face and the love and other things just keeps us close towards the people. I've seen many people around me, but even though I don't know the name, I used to keep connections with them. I used to smile to them. They are very close to my heart. I don't know why is it. I don't know anything about them, but still the radiance generated from them is getting attracted, is attracting me. I'm just getting attracted to them. So I think that we have to, above name and above everything, above the materialistic property or anything, we have something which is getting connected us to the rest of the world.
Thank you so much, Sindhu, for lovely take. Next one I have is Advait.
Hello.
Hello, Advait. Yeah. Topic for you is, which activity makes you lose track of time? Which activity makes you lose track of time? Over to you.
Thank you. Topics Master and fellow Toastmasters, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Uh, that helps me lose track of time. It has to be my usage, my phone usage in the first place, because that, for everyone, in fact, we love to chat, we love to, the basic use, and then for me, I love to go for walks. I love to go for walks. When you're going for walks, you're in your own thought process again, or maybe exercise. I don't work out. I again started to work out, so that's another activity. And then, and then for to lose track of time as such in studying is not an option for me. Like I mean, it's very important, but again, what do I say? That's like the important part. To just waste that time, I do these activities. That's all, and and doing good. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it from my side. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Advait. Next one in my list is Toastmaster Daisy.
Good evening, Savita. Toastmaster Savita.
Good evening. Your topic is, you know you are growing old when? You know you are growing old when? Over to you.
Thank you, Savita, for that interesting question. You know you're growing old when? Yes, we all, every day we are growing. Ever since you're born in this world, you start growing old. But mentally, when are you growing old? That is what matters. Mentally, you should stay younger. It depends on how you take each situation in your life. You can grow old even when you are young. You may feel you are very old, or when you are old, you may feel young at heart. That is important. You should feel young at heart always. You should keep your thoughts, the way you think. Everything should be. It should keep your youth inside you. Then you won't feel like you're growing old. You will feel that energy within you always. There are some people, even at the age of 80, they keep that youthfulness always in them. That is, there is one reason for this. They always learn something. They want to learn, keep learning. When you keep learning something, that will keep you young. You don't feel like you're getting old at all. Now, this forum, I think we all are feeling young day by day. As you're attending more sessions, we feel more young, we feel more energetic, and we feel the youth coming into us. When you don't learn anything, when you're keeping the same mundane life, then growing old become indispensable. You will definitely grow old. So to keep yourself young, you should keep learning something. You should keep going at it and look at the life in a positive way. That will keep you young always. Thank you, Savita. Over to you.
Wonderful answer, Toastmaster Daisy. Remember to use the word indispensable in your speech, if it's possible. Next one in my list is Toastmaster Subi. Toastmaster Subi. Toastmaster Subi, can you hear me? Please unmute yourself.
Yeah. My phone got stuck.
Yeah.
Now it is okay.
Yeah.
Please, madam.
Yeah. Topic for you is, if you did not need to sleep, what would you do with extra time? If you didn't need to sleep, what would you do with extra time? Over to you.
Sorry, madam. Can you repeat this? I got disconnected again.
If you don't require your sleep, what would you do with your extra time, with that sleeping time? If your body doesn't need sleep.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Anyway, I would like to have bed time. Whether it is I am sleeping or not, I love the bedtime to lay uh, relaxing. I am making my hand, leg, everything free and just looking at the roof of my room. There, my thought process or the mechanism works in. There, I start dreaming. These are the thing I cannot stop doing, whether I am sleeping or not. I have my time or my own time when I am at the bed. I love to do that. If I am getting more time to do it, I would attend more Toastmaster session. If I am having more time, I would be browsing my Facebook. If I have extra time, I would be going for a walk or I will play cricket. If I would have time, I will be watching TV. But unfortunately, I don't have that much time. So I feel how I use my time, including the sleep, because sleep is required. So I am taking the other time which I am having, and I will be busy with the things which is indispensable in our life. The thing or the fact that we share with others are more precious. I feel I should spend more time with others, whether it is virtual or not, or whether it is real or not. So I would be spending my time, or I would be enjoying this time, as I said, with my Facebook friends, maybe with my colleagues or friends who is playing with me cricket or who is watching TV with me. Like this, in this way, I will be spending my time. Most probably, I will be laying in a bed without sleep. Thank you. Back to you, Tabletop.
Thank you, Toastmaster Subi. Yes, social media has become indispensable part of us now nowadays. Next one in my list is DTM Jesse. Please unmute yourself.
Yes. Toastmaster Savita.
Yeah, DTM Jesse, your topic is basic water, shelter, and education should be free for all. Basic water, shelter, and education should be free for all. Over to you.
Toastmaster of the evening, fellow Toastmasters, good evening. Basic things God has given us free. Water is free, air is free, education also supposed to be free. But what we have done is, we have consumed it, over-consumed it, and made it so scarce that somebody will have to pay for it. There will be a water we already pay, education we are paying. There will be a time to pay for the air also. It will come. I don't know how it will come, but time will come. Even for the breathing of fresh air, you will have to pay. Like you go to the airport and you find for a smoking room, then probably you will have to go for a place that you need a fresh air. You pay some money and get into the and fill yourself with the fresh air and come. That will also come. So God has given us. It's we who have abused and misused and having to pay for these things, which is very tragical. If you see education, why when I was schooling, education was free. My mother did not pay until 10th standard any fee. I went to school free. Today, even my son is paying $1,000 for a grade 1 school. I don't know how much one has to earn to pay so much. So it's very difficult. Education has become. Even in the university, we hardly paid anything. So even probably my ancestors, my mother may have not paid anything. So actually, education, water, and other things are supposed to be free. We have made it so scarce that one has to pay. And the more scarce it becomes, the more money you have to pay. And that's how we have made table topic master.
Thank you so much, DTM. Jesse. Lovely thoughts. Hope it is there. So many people suffer because they don't have it, the basic things. So next one is Toastmaster Mono. Please unmute and start your video.
Hello. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, yes. Toastmaster Mono, your topic is My Child is My Teacher. My child is my teacher. Over to you.
Thank you. Thank you, Madam Toastmaster. Yes, my child is my daughter. Sorry, my child is my
Child is my teacher.
my teacher. Okay. Yes, of course, what happens whenever I started to teach her, sometimes they also taught us like what is the good thing, what is the bad thing. I also experienced the same when I have a fight with my spouse. Sometimes she saw it carefully, and after some times she said, Papa, please don't fight with Mama. I feel very bad. Yeah, it happens with me. So I tell her, yes, of course, daughter, I will not fight. Like this, I observed many of the things. In that time, she teach me in many valuable things. So not if we talk about others who is younger than us, they also teach us many times that what is wrong, what is right. It doesn't matter they are either younger or elder. The thing is what is right, what is wrong. So this is very many instances I observed, and we all should aware of that. We should learn the correct things, what they are doing. It doesn't matter whether they are younger or elder. We have to learn the good things from that and also convey to others. And the another things, what we are learning, that mistake we should not repeat again. Otherwise, there is no meaning of that they are teaching us in a correct way or wrong way. See, we all should follow this rule. We should learn everywhere like that we are learning here. Many of you are very experienced, very older, and I am so younger. I am learning from all of you and trying to learn new things and incorporate myself so that I could become a good version in my life. The same thing I am still learning with my parents, with my daughter, and with all of us, no matter whether they are younger or older. Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Monu. Absolutely. We learn from everyone, but as a parents, our children are our teachers. Okay, next we go to Toastmaster Anupama.
Good evening.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can, and I can see you also.
Yeah.
Your topic is the way of dressing up affects our thinking. The way of dressing up affects our thinking. Over to you. Over to you.
Good evening, Global Impromptu members. My topic is the way of dressing up affects one's thinking. This is very true, especially during the pandemic when we all are forced to be at home, and that's absolutely accepted. Seeing the condition of the world, it's always to be safe at home. But the way we dress, it really affects us. If the same thing, if I have to go to a Toastmasters meeting, a face-to-face Toastmaster meeting, I would have kept my dress, accessories all ready one day before. Whereas now what I do, I just get ready and I just sit before the camera. So our dressing affects our thinking. So the way we dress, see, if I have to go to the kitchen, I know how to dress. If I have to go, if somebody is coming in the virtual meeting, I know if somebody important, I know how to dress. So it does affect us. The way we dress, it really affects us. And the way we have to present ourselves, it depends on that. So that's how we have we have a way of dressing for every occasion, and that's how we follow. So I can't just enter the kitchen in my silk sari or in my navari. Of course, if it is a puja, I will enter in navari, but otherwise I will not use that. So it affects the way I have to present myself for the occasion. So it does affect the thinking. The way we dress, it surely affects the thinking. Over to you, tabletop.
Wonderful, wonderful take. Totally agree with you. Uh, we go to now Toastmaster Chandresh. Please unmute yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, your topic is my icebreaker speech. My icebreaker speech. Over to you.
A very good evening to all fellow Toastmaster brothers and sisters across the world from my global impromptu speaking family. My first icebreaker speech, yes, I still remember. And there were two speech in the competition. My competitor was my club president, and I was very nervous because I used to study in my mother tongue, and English was my second language. And to prepare the speech, craft the speech, and to tell against the audience, it was a very nervous situation for me. Uh, it was hustle. Speech title was "Hustle of My Life." That I was born in the small village. How I was like in a one over the night we have to left our house and we are on the road, and after so much hard work and study in our local languages, and then I go to the college where I used to effort my double to get the compete with English medium students. And then uh, this was my hustle of my life, because I know if I have to survive between them, then I have to make my efforts double, and nothing any other options left for me. Finally, uh, I am able to get all my fears and hustles and struggles, and then finally I succeed after my hard work. And after this speech I get confidence, and also I was awarded as a best speaker for that. Against it was my against my competitor was club president, and I won't believe that I can win this icebreaker speech. And I am still connected with the Toastmaster, and I try to get away all my fear from from my life, and to live a fulfilling life. Over to you, TTM Savita.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Chandresh, for the wonderful introduction. Next one, I have Toastmaster Abhinav.
Yes, please.
Yeah, topic for you is what topic you would choose to give presentation for 30 minutes without any preparation?
Ah,
What
very
topic you would choose to give presentation for 30 minutes without any preparation? Over to you.
There are many, but currently my favorite topic is digital detoxification. I can speak on this topic for hours, believe me. Why? Because I'm practicing this thing for years. 2014, April, I quit Facebook. It was my first step towards digital detoxification. I just typed the password on a notepad, copied it, pasted it on the new and confirm password. Voila, task is done. Now if I attempt to connect to the Facebook, I cannot because I don't know the password. This is how I overcome the social media addiction in 2014. Now in current era, I have this addiction of WhatsApp. I had this addiction of WhatsApp, but I limited it to hardly checking it in every 4 to 5 hours, like first time in the morning, after not after waking up, but at least after my breakfast and all the exercise. So this is how I'm working on digital detoxification, and I have developed so many tips and tricks which can help any individual to work upon this thing. Like the first tip I like to give to any individual is that don't set your alarm on your mobile phone. The simple reason is that once you open the phone to check or to turn off the alarm, and after waking up, you have your phone in your hand. What you'll do? You'll check what happened last night. Oh, world is changed a lot. I have to check. Oh no, man. Okay, Toastmaster Amjad Ali posted a new story. Wow, let me check it out. Wow, that's a nice comment by Toastmaster Sindhu. Oh, many person liking this, and you also comment. Then you will spend almost an hour over there. So this is not the right thing. Second thing, don't you should wear a watch instead of checking your time on mobile phone, because the moment you'll pick your phone just to check the time, you'll start scrolling the notifications and then again you're engaging. So there are many such things which when incorporate in your life to get rid of this, I'd say waste of time. One more tip I like to give you is that put your phone, always put your phone on first silent mode, and second at least 2 feet away from you. If it is it is accessible to your hand, then you will pick it any random time. But if it is away and we are very lazy people, so will not go and pick it. So there are many tips which I can give you, but I have very limited time, and 30 minutes I can go for an hour. So with this, I hand over this podium to our TTM to Savita. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Abhinav. Wonderful take. DTM Amjad, would you like to take now or at the end?
Madam, whenever you are allowed to slaughter.
No, you are in the sequence first only, but okay, now you can take now your turn.
Go, ma'am.
DTM Amjad, what do you relate to personal heaven? What do you relate to your personal heaven? Over to you.
Thank you so much, Madam Topics Master, Toastmaster Savita. What do I relate to my personal heaven? I believe the way we are growing, the way timeline is changing, the way people are changing in our lives, our expectations change. And I believe our expectations are our heavens. And the way expectations change, our heavens change. When I was young, priority to my family was not important. Yes, I wanted to run away to achieve my goals, my happiness. My happiness is perhaps to make money or have something big in my life, because I was comparing myself with my friends, other people around me in my school or at my workplace. But with the passage of time, luckily, by the grace of Almighty, made some money as well, got some fame as well, got some positions as well. Then realized, Amjad, how can you live happy without being connected with your roots. And what are your roots? Your roots are your beautiful family. And then you branch out your family with your wife, with your kids. And sometimes these branches are your siblings as well, your younger ones. And now I feel my heaven is my family. Of course, my mother, my father is no more. But main root, the trunk is my mom. And of course, she's connected with many other trunks. And then my siblings, my wife, my kids, and now extended family is all you. This is my heaven, ladies and gentlemen. What is your heaven? I would love to know. And literally, I'm living on heaven as of now. Thank you so much. Back to you, Madam Toastmaster.
Thank you so much, Jitim Amjad. Yes, absolutely. Family is indispensable part of our personal heaven. Yes. Next one in the list is Toastmaster Ajay. Your topic is sun is stationary. Then why it is set, sun rises or sun sets? Over to you.
Okay, a very great day, afternoon, evening, morning to all the global impromptu friends here. The sun is stationary. Why it is called sunrise or sunset? Very interesting. Now I will give two facets to this particular topic. One is the typical what we learn in our physics or in geography, I must say more like it, where we have a sun which is stationary, supposed to be, and all the planets are moving around it. And then we suddenly say the sun is rising, but it really is not rising. It's the earth which is setting probably. It is the earth, because of the rotation, we feel that the sun is rising. A wrong usage, because we see it. It is our perception as if the sun is coming out of a horizon or setting down at the horizon. It is our perception because we don't realize that the earth is moving. We are moving. At this moment, we are moving around the sun. We don't even realize that because it's a slow paced thing. And that is one of the reasons why we say this word as sun is rising and sun is setting. That never happens. It's actually the earth is, when the sun rising means earth is setting basically. It's turning around. Now let me give you another facet to it, is in a physical, in a personal thing. Like my dad used to say, every day in the morning, come up and say, son, it's time to go to school, rise. And that is the other context, I would say. I used to be always stationary, sleeping, always like lying down and enjoying myself in the bed in the morning, or when I get a book or a comic in my hand, I used to just like, and my father would come and say, son, rise. And I used to say, okay, I'm getting up, dad, I'm getting up, dad. That's how it is said. And when I was too playful, going around everywhere, he used to say, can't you sit down in one place? And that's where the sunset originated, And that's another context in my personal life. So I have given you both facets of life. One is the typical geography which I studied, but there is something more to it in life, in a practical life. When a father calls his son, rise, he means get up, reach out for the world, do something great. And I believe that whatever he taught me has brought me to this position. I have risen to my dad's expectation. And I always believe that his words are indispensable in my life. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Wonderful. I hope something in physics is there, daughter rise and daughter set. And yeah, next one is in my list, Toastmaster Wafa.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, your topic is hunger is more threatening than coronavirus. Hunger is more threatening than coronavirus. Over to you.
Thank you so much. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The topic that is given to me is hunger is more threatening than coronavirus. Right, let's acknowledge this, that we human beings have actually survived so many pandemics. But how many have actually survived hunger? If you're hungry, be it hunger for food, be it hunger for love, be it hunger for compassion, it actually kills a person. I'll give you a recipe
to destroy a child. Let's see if you can do it. I hate to say that, but let me see you do that. Just don't love a child. Let it suffer. Give him the food. Give him the schooling. But don't love a child. The child would grow up being hungry for love and will always end up where love is always fake for it. That's my point over here. In psychology and in most places, it is encouraged that you can only give if your cups are full. Make sure that you have been loved or you've loved yourself to share it. Share food when you feel that I can eat this much and I can share further. Coronavirus, we will survive from it. We've survived lots of pandemics. If I tell you a little thing about Charles Darwin, who brought up the theory about survival for the fittest, in his theory, the only animal or living being that could survive was the one who was strong and who was capable of handling the pride and take the pride forward. And that's exactly what we need to do. We all can survive coronavirus. We will come out of it, but make sure that you have your cup full, be it love, be it compassion, be it kindness, be it food, be it anything that you have. Learn about the Maslow's hierarchy rules and you will understand what it is all about. And I've got so much to say on this, but I will not. It's already read. So back to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Wafa. Wonderful take. Very good points. Next one I have Toastmaster Sundar. Am I pronouncing the name correctly?
Yes, hi. Yeah. That's Indu, yeah.
Indu.
Indu. Sundaram is the last name. Yeah.
Indu, okay.
Okay.
Toastmaster Indu. Where are you from, Toastmaster Indu?
Yeah.
From which country?
I'm from India, and I used to live in Bombay, and then I'm here in Dubai since 5 years.
Okay, now at present you're in
part
Dubai.
of Toastmasters.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Toastmaster Indu, the topic for you is, what is the best way to start a day for you? What is the best way to start a day for you? Over to you.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. The best way that I like to start my day is going for a walk. So, like, I go for a morning walk for about like half hour, 40 minutes, and then I like to do a bit of yoga, say for about 20 minutes, 25 minutes. It depends. Like each day, I try to sort of increase the sort of increase the duration, and then I like to do some practice some silent meditation, like maybe sit for like 10 minutes in silence and just focus on my breath. So that just helps me to sort of get the focus back on things. And so basically that's the thing. And as soon as I wake up, I just like to just look out of the balcony, look on the streets, just look around, just feel the sun on me, just look at my plants and maybe just say hello to them. And this is what I like to do. That's about it. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Indu. Lovely take.
Thank you.
Next one I have is Toastmaster Sunita. Yeah, I can see you. Please unmute. Yeah. Topic for you is, any one thing you feel that everyone should experience in their lifetime. Any one thing you feel that everyone should experience in their lifetime. Over to you.
Good evening, good morning, good afternoon to all of you. Any one thing that everyone should experience in their lifetime. Now, this is something I keep advocating and keep telling everybody they should have a pet. Children should grow up with a pet at home, adults should have a pet. uh, Anything, there is no joy in this world as much as having a pet, and there is no sorrow. We just lost one of our pets in India, and we have spent the last 2 days crying our hearts out. It's so difficult to replace them, but every child should have a pet. It gives you such a lovely perspective of the world. You look at things from a totally different point of view. You know, they are so giving, so caring. There's just unconditional love that even children don't give. I'm telling you, you have to listen to children back answer you. You have to listen to children talk back to you. This is one thing they don't do, and it's absolutely lovely. All human beings should have some pet, if not at least have access to, if you don't have it, at least you should take them to the you have these dog walks and catteries and all. You should take your children and on the weekends to these places. It's better than going visiting to a mall. Go spend time with these animals, learn from them, learn to just be there. So that's my take, that every human being should interact with animals and learn to care and feel for them. And that's my point. Love animals.
Thank you very much. Yes, pet lovers, pets are an indispensable part of their life.
Yes,
True,
yes.
very true. I agree. Next one I have Toastmaster Dinesh. Please unmute yourself. Yeah.
Hi, madam. Can you
Hi.
hear me?
Yes, I can, and I can see you also. And your topic is, why do people say you can't have your cake and eat it too? Why do people say you can't have your cake and eat it too? Over to you.
Okay. Topic looks confusing, but yeah, let me give it a try. Thanks, TTM ma'am, and good evening, everyone. Why I have a cake and eat it too? Can't have your cake and eat it too. Okay. I don't know how to relate to the topic, but yeah, cake generally I can relate to the birthdays and occasions where we'll get the cake, and then when by the time we'll try to cut it, and then it will be all smashed on your face. So you won't get a chance to eat the cake. I don't know. I make it sense on this topic, and uh, I really lost the lost in the way. So cake and uh, okay. We have many cakes, and so some people love butterscotch, some people go for vanilla, and some people go for other options, and it's based on the taste. So different people love different cakes, and you can have your cake when you have it. And yeah, that's my take. Thanks, ma'am.
Okay, thank you, thank you. Well attempted. You have cake. Okay. Next one I have is Toastmaster Jaya.
Yeah, very good evening.
Yeah, your background is very interesting today, Toastmaster Jaya. Yeah, your topic is time flies when you are having fun. Time flies when you are having fun. Over to you.
Yeah. Very good evening to Impromptu family. Um, yes, I think I do agree on this topic. If you're surrounded by friends uh, or an event party, but there's fun, uh, um, friends cracking jokes, being weird, and music around, and letting your head down and not bothered about anyone, just do as you want, as you feel like, no one to judge you, then definitely it is fun, that's when and to have such kind of fun and atmosphere is very indispensable, and we must create that atmosphere, which in turn it is good for our um, you know for our own being, um, uh, for our own being to exist, take away all that stress that we go through, depression, and make us feel good factor, uh, you know makes us feel to live again, right? So yes, I definitely agree that we must have fun. Over to you.
Thank you very much for wonderful take, Toastmaster Jaya. Next one I have is Toastmaster Divya. Is she there or she has left the room? I can't see her. Toastmaster Divya? I don't see her. Okay, we proceed to Toastmaster Harsh.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, Toastmaster Harsh. E-books are better than paper ones. E-books, electronic books, are better than paper ones. Your opinion, please.
Oh, okay. So I can't disagree with that, right?
You can, whatever, agree, disagree,
Okay.
or you can take into any angle. Your choice.
Okay. Thank you so much for the topic, ma'am. Hello, everyone. So ebooks are better than the normal reading books. So I completely disagree to that. Like me, most of the readers over here who read books consistently might believe that there is this smell and this fragrance of a new book that everybody loves and which kind of attracts us the most while whenever we open a new book. And we have been reading books for for ages now, and this the terminology of ebooks and this concept of ebooks has been just been introduced to us. So the speciality of books is that you can, like, one very good benefit of it is that your eyes don't pain. No matter if you're watching, if you're reading the books on your screen, your after a certain amount of time your eyes start paining. No doubt the ebooks are volatile, but so are our books. It's not that ebooks have given us this some kind of vast advantages. Also, I think that books have this it's whenever you when I take this as a reader, I would love to have a library of books where I can go back to it anytime and just pick out any book and sit on my table or sit anywhere and just read. I don't have to wait for my book to charge, because I do have to wait for my phone to charge to read a book. And that is one good advantage of books over ebooks. Also, the thing is that ebooks might provide you the you know uh, things which are related to Google, but the effort and the fun of going to the dictionary and searching for the word that you're not able to understand, you won't get it there in that ebooks. Ebooks have made people more and more, reliable and more lazy, I guess. Whenever the older generation than me were reading books, or I was reading a book, I used to always be engaged to it because of the texture of the page, the kind of writing that is done, and it I just want to say that it comes very raw, very natural, and by ebooks you don't get that feeling. So yeah, that is my take on it. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Harsh. I think with this, we have come to indispensable part of this meeting, table topic master getting the topic from our host. Over to you, DTM Amjad.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sritam. I'm really appreciate. Who would like to give her a topic? Or I can take this. Okay, Toastmaster Ajayji, you want to take revenge? Okay, go ahead, please.
Okay, Savita, the topic for you. Okay, the topic for you. If you could ask one question to the creator, what would it be? If you could ask one question to the creator, what would it be? Over to you.
Thank you so much for this question. Yes, so many times, mind ponders why this, why not this, why this happened, why it didn't happen. From childhood, I was in Delhi, and most of the time, of course, I've spent in India, looking at the conditions, especially of girls there, ladies, the things they go through when they're growing up, or if they're not in a good society or good family or good atmosphere. Always mind used to ask, why this? Why this? Why this gender? I know gender, you don't have to discuss on this platform, but the question is such. It comes in the mind, why this gender has to go through these phases, suffer. So if creator comes in front of me today, I will definitely ask, why that indiscrimination? Why he or she, whosoever, had to keep that indiscrimination? Some people are just enjoying and some other half suffers. I don't get that answer. They say creator makes everything perfect. Nature is perfect. But for in my mind, big question mark comes. Where is the perfection? When half of his children suffer, they cry, and other half, they don't bother or they don't feel anything. Or for them, it's okay. Even if they bother, they can't help the other gender. Even if they feel sympathy, they can't help it because of the situations. So that gender indiscrimination, what nature has made, is a big question mark for me. Thank you. Over to you.
Great, thank you so much. Toastmaster Savita, if you have an extra topic, we have 2 minutes to go. You can call Dr. Savita or Dr. Farida to on stage. The last speaker.
Yes, I can see Dr. Farida. Yes, I have. Dr. Farida, question to you is, even though I know the answer, but still I would like to listen from you again. Given the choice of anyone in this world, whom would you want as a dinner guest? Given the choice of anyone in this world, whom would you want as a dinner guest? Over to you.
I don't know whether to hate you or to love you all. Okay, very good evening to my global impromptu family members. The topic that has been bestowed upon me is whom I would like to have as a dinner guest. The obvious answer would be Tom Cruise, for sure. All of you are expecting it, but I have a surprise for all of you. I would rather have all of you as a dinner guest. I will be very honest with you. Tom Cruise, Khali Wali, he is a nobody. He's a superstar, of course, but I don't really have any true love for him in my heart. Oh, the people who are truly indispensable in my life are all of you. It's you guys who are most important in my life. And this is why I've just entered through the door and immediately I turned on my laptop and I tried to log in. Why? Just to see all of your beautiful faces, and especially to see Ma'am Daisy looking so outstandingly ravishing. This is a new surprise. And really, I will be very honest with you. When I joined this group in the beginning, it was okay, but gradually all of you have grown on me. Just as love grows and proliferates, so have all of you. And with time, all of you have become indispensable to me. My family members are there, but ghar ki murgi dal barabar type of a thing that, you take them for granted because they're always around you and you're always cooking food to feed them. So I would rather have all of you as a dinner guest. And really, I just hope this COVID situation simmers down a bit. So I shall be honored to invite all of you to my home here in Dubai. And this is my take on this topic. A very good evening to all of you.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Farida. Okay, anyone else in the room? No, no, Aditi Amjadji. I think it is done.
Thank you
And
so much,
over to you.
Anita ma'am. What
Over
a
to you.
closing, what a closing. Can we all give them all a big round of applause? Everyone, to everyone, please. Great show, great show. When we started for first 5 minutes, we were only 2, 3 people. And I was seriously feeling concerned that what happened to our family today? Are they all okay? But you all got back. Thank you so much. Really appreciate. Can we go to our family member all the way from Vietnam, Toastmaster Hong Lee, to explain the timing report, please?
Thank you, Mr. Ali. So today, owners are qualified. I already post the times on the broadcast and only past is over the time, 2 minutes and 38 seconds. Thank you very much. And I would like to be back the stage for
Thank
you.
you,
Thank
Hong
you.
Lee. Thank you so much. Can we all give her a big hand, please, Hong Lee? Thank you for connecting every time from Vietnam. And seriously, the more you connect, the more I miss Vietnam. I want to come to Vietnam and have fun. Your streets are always amazing. I love your street food. Ladies and gentlemen, what a show. What a show put up by our own 34 years of experienced Toastmaster Svita ma'am. And
Toastmaster experience is just 3 years.
no, no. And what question, seriously? And at the end, the question which was given to you even was, oh my God, a big question, equal to all the questions. Thank you, Toastmaster Jaji, for putting her in trouble. Ladies and gentlemen, with that, it was 71st session of Global Impromptu Speaking. With the power of me as a host of this meeting, I adjourn the session. Now over to each one of you to have fun, have fun for some time.